Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're taking you on a peaceful walking tour through the countryside of Japan. It's that quiet time of year when winter is slowly giving way to spring. The snow is starting to melt, but the air still has that crisp, cold feeling. If you're looking to unwind and escape the rush of daily life for a few minutes, this is the walk for you. Let's begin. You can still see patches of snow clinging to the edges of the road and on rooftops. Even though it's melting, the air feels fresh and clean, almost like the season is taking a deep breath before spring arrives in full. The roads are quiet, hardly any cars, and barely a person in sight. Just the sound of footsteps, the occasional bird, and the soft trickle of melting snow. It's incredibly calming. On both sides, you'll notice the traditional countryside homes. Some with tiled roofs, some wooden, a few showing signs of age but all full of character. Most of the fields are still resting, waiting for warmer days. Soon, these sleepy plots will be vibrant with life again. But for now, it's all about stillness and quiet. The occasional curtain moves inside a window, reminding you people are around, just not in a rush to be outside today. We're still following this quiet countryside road, and you can see how the snow has started melting into little streams along the ditches. Utility poles stretch into the distance, like a gentle reminder that life goes on, even in places where time feels slower. Every now and then, you might hear a crow calling from a rooftop, or the soft rustle of cold wind through bare branches. It's a kind of stillness that's rare, simple, real, and deeply relaxing. So winter in rural Japan is pretty special. Life slows down. There's a rhythm to it. People wake up early, clear snow from their driveways, and then spend time inside around a kotatsu. That's a heated table with a blanket. Heaven in January. Winter festivals are also big here, though much smaller than in cities. Lanterns, sake, traditional dances, even snow sculptures in some areas. But now, with the snow melting, the energy is quieter, more reflective. Life in the countryside moves at its rhythm, slower, but deeply connected to nature and tradition. The air is cleaner, the space is wider, and the community ties run deep. For families, it's a peaceful place to raise children surrounded by mountains, rivers, and open skies. As the snow melts, hidden paths reappear, and with them, the pulse of rural life returns. But the roads, still tricky, even as the ice fades, slush and runoff create slick, uneven routes, making access a real concern. That's part of rural life. Nature sets the terms, and we adapt. Still, these areas offer something cities can't: room to grow. Abandoned homes, known as akiya, can be bought or inherited at low cost. That's a huge plus for starting small businesses. Think farm-to-table cafes using local vegetables, or guest houses offering real countryside experiences. Outdoor tourism is growing too: cycling tour, guided forest walks, snow trekking. And for creatives, the peace and space are perfect for artists, writers, or digital nomads. Locals are reviving traditional craft ceramics, indigo dyeing, woodworking, giving them new life through modern branding. Tech startups are even finding their place here, with remote work and IoT farming. But beyond business, these regions are essential to Japan's cultural and food security. They grow the rice we eat, maintain centuries-old festivals, and protect biodiversity. Without people, these traditions and ecosystems can't survive. That's why support from both locals and newcomers is crucial. Living in the countryside isn't always easy, especially with winter's lingering touch. But it's meaningful, and right now, it needs people willing to plant new roots. Living in the countryside isn't just about scenery, it's about feeling rooted. There's a rhythm in rural Japan that city life forgets. Morning frost on the fields, wood smoke curling from chimneys, a neighbor waving from across a rice paddy. It's peaceful, yes, but it also requires grit. Snow might melt, but the roads stay tricky, slick, narrow, and unpredictable. Some places remain cut off a little longer, but that's part of the charm and the challenge. In this world, people depend on each other. When a storm knocks out power, the whole town shows up to help. When the harvest comes, they share food like they share stories. And for those seeking to build something new, the countryside offers rare chances. Old schoolhouses become cafes, and used farmland turns into organic gardens. After the snow, everything changes. Fields that lay buried for months start to breathe again, tiny green shoots piercing through wet soil. Villagers prepare for planting, fixing tools, clearing ditches, readying for the season ahead. It's more than just farming, it's the rebirth of a way of life. Wild herbs return to the mountainsides, and seasonal foods fill the morning markets. Children walk to reopen schools with bright yellow hats, their boots splashing in meltwater. Festivals begin to stir, the first drums echoing from shrines, calling everyone back together. After winter, there is hope, motion, and work, and all of it is meaningful. In the countryside, spring isn't just a season, it's a promise that life continues. And with each new spring, there's a chance to plant not just seeds but roots. You know, there's this quiet beauty in places like this. It's not flashy, it's not busy, but it stays with you. Sometimes I wonder how people here never get bored. But then I realize it's because they're present. They're tuned into every little shift in weather, every sound, every season. Even the trees look different now. After holding snow for months, their branches seem lighter, almost relieved. And honestly, I think that's the secret, just paying attention. Even a melting icicle or a muddy footprint tells a story out here. Winter teaches patience, the countryside teaches perspective. It's not just about surviving the cold, it's about finding beauty in it, living with it, and letting it shape your days. I think there's something special about watching seasons shift slowly like this. We don't always get that in big cities. Out here, it's impossible to ignore. The land teaches you to be patient, to slow down, to appreciate small changes. So I'll leave you with this view. No script, no rush, just nature doing its thing. Thanks for walking with me today. If you enjoyed this kind of quiet, countryside moment, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you next time. Until then, take care, stay warm, and enjoy the in-between.